Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night. Here are the starters for Houston. Chris Paul out there with James Harden. Then there's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Thunder, they've got Dennis Schroeder, Jeremy Grant out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's George in at the small forward position. And if you look at the Western Conference, these could be the best two teams, Richard.
Yeah, we have a treat tonight. Maybe a postseason preview, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Winning tonight's game is big in the standings.
Now here's Harden. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
Westbrook can't hit.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Harden against Westbrook. Harden can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's Westbrook. Uses the glass on the layup.
I love the power behind Westbrook's finish. He just dares the defense to get in his way.
Shot from the wing. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
George for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
Here's Paul on the take. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So cunning on the drive. It's like Paul knows how he's going to beat you even before he moves.
Here's George. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. George feels it out a bit. Drops in the layup for 2. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
A great touch from PG-13. That's just pro right there.
Harden against Westbrook. He shoots. Adams grabs the miss. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. George, a deep 3. Misses the step-back jumper. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And Anthony slams it in.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Westbrook, the pass to George. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside Paul. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Anthony's got 8 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Shots good by Schroeder.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Westbrook. Lets the 3 fly. Capella with a rebound. Houston in the lead. Harden drives in. And then Harden with the jam.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden uses his footwork and his strength to create separation on his way to the rim.
Grant outside. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Hartenstein comes in for Tucker. And it's Gordon in for Chris Paul. George outside. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 7.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
Westbrook. The putback. Anthony grabs the board. Houston leading by 3. And Anthony slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
George for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Anthony with a bucket.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Anthony. Over George. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. George outside. Up and over Gordon. Good work defensively by Gordon. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for the Rockets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Eric Gordon, Chris Paul out there with James Harden. Then there's Anthony, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Harden misses. Under trail by 4. Here's Westbrook. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
George against Gordon. George in the post. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Schroeder against Paul. The Thunder pull it in. George outside. And foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Tucker's checked in for Houston.
Number 17.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey team, Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Harden, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Gordon finds Paul. Houston working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Houston with another miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are gonna make the right play. defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Paul can't get it to go.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Really left him alone that time.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Anthony subbed in for Gordon. George against Anthony. George passes to Westbrook. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Jacks up a three. George, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And it's Capella with the jam.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game. Harden against Schroeder. Got it. Good job in the low post. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. For three, Anthony. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. Back comes Houston in transition. On the wing, Harden tries to break his ice, and he lays it in. Harden's got 8 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and good steals.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Anthony with a bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Harden against Schroeder. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And it's Houston's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Playing with no fear, Westbrook getting downhill and making things happen.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And that one falls for Westbrook. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Chris Paul. And so Westbrook nails both of them.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Gordon finds Anthony. Hits a three-pointer. Anthony's got 7 now in this quarter.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
The drive by Westbrook. And there's and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Westbrook. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Paul in for Harden. And so Westbrook nails both of them. 1:07 left in the first half of this one. Here's Paul. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for.
George with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. The Rockets lead by 4. Anthony in the post. Working on Grant. Anthony misses. The Thunder have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Paul.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he drops the first. And Houston making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Crosses over. Rejected by George.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Anthony. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. George, a deep three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Thunder. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back after this word. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Jeremy Grant out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's George. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And that one's good. Paul. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Grant against Tucker. And Grant gets it to go. And the Thunder lead. By 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, and this has been a barn burner.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight. And that one falls for Westbrook. Gordon, he's checked in for Paul. And so Westbrook nails both of them. Houston has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And Harden with the slam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
George passes to Westbrook. Kicks it to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. Drives to the hoop. Hey, rejected by Capella. Pass to Harden. Houston working the ball around. Three-pointer, Anthony. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Westbrook, the pass to Grant. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Three-pointer, Anthony. Here's Capella. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Westbrook outside. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Houston. George's shot is good.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
Anthony misses. Thunder trail by 4. Knocked away. Westbrook with it. Checked by Gordon. Here's Schroeder. George outside. 5 to shoot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. George has got 4 points this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Anthony with a bucket. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Westbrook. Gordon pulls it in. For Houston, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Anthony's got 27 points.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in an effortless fashion right now.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. 1:52 left in the 3rd quarter. Good on the shot.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Here's Anthony. The Thunder pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Westbrook outside. And the shot goes in. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Shoots over Schroeder. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. George's shot is off. Houston leading by 3. Lets it go. The Rockets again can't hit. The Thunder shooting a solid 47%. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, a skilled interior player. I mean, Grant's teammates get him the rock and encourage him to punch it in.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Hartenstein. Anthony's got 10 points in the quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
George, no good. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the 2nd half so far. Grant with a steal. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Yeah, Russ has found a groove, and he should just keep attacking right now.
Gordon, the pass to Anthony. And here's Hartenstein. Lets it go from deep. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Grant from the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for the Rockets. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Rockets. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Paul in at point guard. Houston has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. For 3, Anthony. Paul George pulls down the board. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Schroeder. Grant the pass to Westbrook. Tries the spin move. Back to Grant. Pass to Westbrook to take the lead. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Tucker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Schroeder. All right, guys, what do you think so far?